Are you totally tired of dealing with missed payments or those really annoying late fees? Well, welcome to this explainer, because in just a few simple steps, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up Autopay for your consumer's energy bill. Trust me, it's going to save you so much time and stress every single month, and I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through it today. Let's be real here, we've completely all been there. Doing the whole manual bill paying thing can be incredibly frustrating. You lose track of a due date, or suddenly you get hit with a surprise transaction fee because you're rushing to pay at the very last minute. It's just an unnecessary headache in our already busy lives. But hey, it really doesn't have to be this way. All right, let's take a quick look at the roadmap for today. We've got 6 key areas to cover: a hassle-free billing intro, accessing autopay options, setting up your payment, managing settings and alerts, troubleshooting common issues, and we'll wrap up with some practical tips and best practices. So, kicking things off with Section 1, Hassle-Free Billing Introduction and the Advantages of Automation. Now, Consumers Energy serves millions of customers. And whether you're with the massive Michigan investor-owned utility or you're part of the independent Consumers Energy Cooperative over in Iowa, automating your payments is literally the best way to guarantee peace of mind. It ensures your payments are on time and eliminates those pesky late fees for good. Before we really get into the weeds here, when we say autopay, we're talking about a digital infrastructure designed to automate your recurring monthly utility payments. Basically, it just links your utility account directly to an approved funding source, making sure your bill is covered exactly when it's due without you having to lift a finger. Pretty great, right? Moving right along to Section 2, accessing autopay options and knowing your choices before you set up. Okay, pay close attention to this part because picking the wrong option could actually end up costing you unnecessary fees every single month. What's really interesting here is how clearly your options change depending on who your provider actually is. So for the primary Michigan utility, you have 2 choices. You've got Autopay, which uses your checking or savings account and has 0 fees, or you've got EasyPay, which lets you use cards and digital wallets, but that one comes with a fee. Now on the flip side, if you're a member of the independent Iowa Cooperative, their Autopay system accepts bank accounts, debit, and credit cards, and all of those come with 0 cooperative surcharges. For the vast majority of you watching who are in Michigan, this right here is the most important comparison. Standard Autopay, the one using your checking account routing number, is completely free, $0. But, and this is a big but, if you choose EasyPay because you want to use a credit card, a debit card, or a digital wallet like PayPal or Venmo, you are going to be hit with a $2.99 transaction fee every single month for residential accounts. And if it's a business account, that jumps to a whopping $9.99. Over the course of a year, those fees really add up fast, so just be aware of that.
All right, Section 3, Setting Up Your Payment, a step-by-step configuration.
So let's actually get this set up. Here is your chronological roadmap for the web portal. Step 1, verify your identity by logging into the secure online portal. Oh, and quick aside, before you start, please remember to secure your account with a strong, unique password and enable 2-factor authentication if it's available. Protecting your financial data is absolutely critical. Okay, step 2, if you're brand new, enroll your account using your 12-digit utility account number. Step 3, set up your digital wallet by securely typing in your bank's routing and transit numbers. And finally, step 4, just hit that Enroll in Autopay button to activate the program. Boom, you're done. Now, I do want to throw in a quick caveat for the power users and property managers out there. That number 10 on your screen is super important. If you prefer to set up your fee-free autopay through the Consumers Energy mobile app instead of the desktop web portal, your portfolio is strictly limited to 10 or fewer accounts. So if you're managing more than 10 properties, you'll definitely need to use the actual website to get that done. Okay, listen up, because this is a massive detail that trips a lot of people up. People always ask, when exactly does the automated drafting actually begin? Well, if you have any past due balances when you enroll, those are going to be automatically drafted from your account within just 2 business days. The rest of your current balance will then be posted on your next regular due date. You really want to keep this in mind so you don't inadvertently double pay or, even worse, overdraft your account. Moving on to Section 4, Managing Settings and Alerts for Proactive Account Management.
I really want to stress that automating your payments is absolutely not a set-it-and-forget-it kind of deal. Proactive account management is the key to keeping things completely stress-free. And honestly, these text shortcodes brilliantly illustrate just how much control you actually have right from your phone. By texting the shortcode 232273, you can literally manage your account on the fly. You can text bail to request your current balance, pay to authorize a payment if you aren't on full autopay, or stop to opt out of alerts. It seriously puts total control of your digital wallet right in the palm of your hand.
Now, beyond just texting and commands, setting up automated account notices via email or text is super vital. You can get an alert the very second a payment is scheduled, or more importantly, you'll be notified if a payment is declined, or if the credit card you have on file is expiring. There are even alerts for high usage, which will literally tell you if your bill is trending higher than it was the previous month. Getting these notifications set up completely eliminates any of those nasty end-of-the-month surprises.
Which brings us to Section 5, troubleshooting common payment issues and getting help fast.
Look, tech glitches happen to the best of us. Even with the absolute best preparation, things go wrong. Whether it's a weird browser compatibility glitch while you're setting up your digital wallet, or an unexpected transaction decline, knowing exactly where to get help fast is crucial. If you're a Michigan customer and you hit a roadblock, here are your lifelines. For standard residential support, you're going to call 800-477-5050. But let's say you're having a web glitch and you urgently need to make a same-day payment so you aren't penalized. You can actually bypass the web portal entirely and use the automated system by calling 800-371-9811. I'd highly recommend taking a quick screenshot of this right now so you always have these numbers handy.
And for those of you tuning in who are members of the Independent Iowa Cooperative, don't worry, you have your own dedicated lines. You'll want to dial 800-696-6552 for member services or 855-939-3832 for your specific secure automated phone payments.
Now, this next part is absolutely critical, so please listen closely to this non-negotiable troubleshooting rule about cancellations. If you submit a same-day electronic payment, it immediately goes to your financial institution, and it absolutely positively cannot be canceled. No way around it. However, if you have a future scheduled payment, you do have a window. It can be canceled up until 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the business day prior to the payment date. Knowing this little tidbit is definitely going to save you from costly processing errors and heavy overdraft fees. Finally, Section 6, Practical Tips and Best Practices, featuring expert insights. So to ensure your automated billing experience remains completely stress-free month after month, the crucial point to remember is this quote directly from the utility's own guidelines. Autopay does not eliminate the need to monitor usage and account activity. It's so true. You still must maintain a sufficient account balance to avoid overdrafts, and you still need to actually open your monthly statements to check for unusual charges or sudden weird spikes in your energy usage. Also, keep in mind there can be a bit of a transition period when you first turn this on. You really should manually verify your active autopay status on your next printed or electronic billing statement. Seriously, until you see that confirmation officially printed on the bill itself, do not ignore your manual due dates. And just a quick disclaimer before we finish up. It is incredibly important that you regularly review your financial statements and ensure all your personal financial information is kept strictly secure. Also remember that internal processes, third-party vendors, and digital systems can and do change over time. So always make sure to refer to the latest information on the official Consumers Energy websites or contact their customer support directly for the most up-to-date guidance. Which leaves us with one final big thought. How much time and stress are you going to save by automating your utility bills today? We all want more time for the things that actually matter in life, and getting this set up is a fantastic step in the right direction. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I highly encourage you to jump down into the comments, share your own tips, ask any questions you might have, and start simplifying your life today. Catch you next time.